Can a president be immune from prosecution for actions taken while in office? This question is at the heart of a recent Supreme Court case involving former President Donald Trump. The case revolves around Trump's claim of presidential immunity in a federal election interference case. Trump's legal team argues that his actions, allegedly attempting to overturn the 2020 election, were within the scope of his official duties, and thus he should be granted total immunity. However, this concept of total immunity is not universally accepted. A D.C. appeals court, in fact, previously ruled that Trump is not immune from prosecution in this case. The Supreme Court's decision in this matter is eagerly awaited, as it could potentially impact the timing of any trial, not just for Trump, but for any precedent in the future. This case, therefore, holds significant implications for presidential accountability. On April 25th, 2024, the Supreme Court began hearing arguments in a case involving former President Donald Trump's immunity claim. Central to the case is the distinction between private and official actions. Trump's defense is staking its claim on the argument that his efforts to overturn the 2020 election were part of his official duties as president. However, the special counsel attorneys are countering that these actions were not official acts of the presidency, thereby challenging the immunity claim. There's a chance, though, that the justices may punt the case back to lower courts. If this happens, it could potentially delay a trial and hand Trump a strategic win, adding layers to the complex proceedings. Justices Gorsuch and Kavanaugh have drawn attention to the historical importance of the case. They've pointed out that the court's decision could set a precedent that could reshape the legal boundaries of presidential actions and immunity. The court's decision could impact state prosecutions against Trump. The Supreme Court's decision could have far-reaching implications. The potential outcomes are multifold. A ruling against Trump could lead to a trial coinciding with election season, while a ruling in his favor could see the charges dropped. This decision doesn't just impact this singular case, but also several other criminal cases Trump is currently facing in New York, Georgia, and over handling classified documents. Moreover, the verdict could set a precedent for future presidential accountability. It's a question of whether actions taken while in office, even potentially felonious ones, can be shielded by the mantle of presidency. Public opinion on this matter is divided, as evidenced by a recent poll by Ipsos Politico magazine. The poll found that 24% of surveyed Republicans believe presidents should not be held accountable for crimes committed while in office, while 48% oppose this idea. This highlights the complexity and divisiveness of the issue at hand. The outcome of the immunity case could redefine the boundaries of presidential power. In summary, the Supreme Court's decision on Trump's immunity claim is eagerly awaited. We've delved into the specifics of Trump's claim, scrutinizing his argument that his actions aimed at overturning the 2020 election were part of his official presidential duties and thus immune from prosecution. We've also explored the intense Supreme Court hearing, where justices grappled with the distinction between private and official actions. The potential implications of the court's decision are far-reaching, possibly impacting state prosecutions against Trump and shaping the future of presidential accountability. This landmark case could set a precedent for presidential accountability, and the nation awaits the Supreme Court's decision with bated breath.